The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From the home of the Bulldogs, Evans Middle School, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith is our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. And welcome into the first round of the Class 4A Sub-State Playoffs as your Ottumwa Bulldogs playing their first home playoff game since 2015. Look for their first playoff win since 2008 as they play host to the Burlington Greyhounds. This is a fascinating matchup. Both teams are 12-9, and both teams are two of the hottest teams in Class 4A. Burlington won its last 5 games of the regular season to guarantee themselves a winning record. Ottumwa, after starting the year 3-7, won 9 of its last 11 games to get to 12-9. Ottumwa is the 4 seed. Burlington is the 5 seed in this sub-state region. Again, when the seedings came out, we were not happy that we didn't get the 3 seed ahead of Pleasant Valley, who I'm pretty sure finished with a worse record than either of these teams. Pleasant Valley is playing host to Davenport West tonight, and the top 2 seeds in this sub-state, Iowa City West and Davenport Central, have the first round bye. The winner of our game tonight will play at top-seeded Iowa City West on Friday. Ottumwa, though, hasn't won a playoff game since 2008. We just want to know what it's like to win a playoff game and get to play again on Friday. The Bulldogs' last time out was, well, it was a while ago. Valentine's Day, February 14th, 10 days ago, a 46-40 win on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt. And for Burlington, their last time out was at Davenport Central, the number 2 seed in this bracket, on the 18th, and they beat them 56-55. Tells you how hot Burlington's been. They beat the team that was a consensus number 2 seed in this sub-state. So Burlington comes in hot, but Ottumwa's got Trey Swartz, one of the top scorers in the state of Iowa, and OHS hoping they can finally find a way to win a playoff game for the first time in 12 years. Right now, we'll take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I'll sit down with Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on a sports.ottumwaradio.com. Jason Van Arkel joined now by Bulldog Boys head coach Neil Hartz as Ottumwa plays host to Burlington in the first round of the Class 4A Sub-State Playoffs. Neil, let's start with the long layoff you guys have had. Obviously, the regular season for 4A basketball technically didn't end until about the middle of last week, and you guys didn't play in that final week. So you'll have, 11 days off between your final game of the regular season, the win over Roosevelt, and this game tonight. How have you tried to deal with that? Because obviously the rest is a good thing, but you don't want rust when you take the court tonight.
We tried to simulate the week just as if it was like a normal week when we had games. We set up kind of a simulated scrimmage on Friday. We had some teachers come in and play against us for like a full game so we could get, stay in that process of playing on Fridays. We had a hard practice on Tuesday. We conditioned a lot just so we could, have our legs like we would if we were playing a game. So we try to keep it as normal as possible, but I mean, we'll see how we react tonight, but I can tell you one thing, I got 15 kids that are jacked up and ready to play tonight.
I'm sure they are now. They've won 9 out of their last 11, but Burlington's won 5 games in a row, and they really came on after those seedings came out, and they've got the same record you do at 12-9. Obviously, they've got one kid who scores in double digits and some other kids who are kind of complimentary, but as you've looked at them down the stretch, because I think that's more important than what they did earlier in the year, what's the challenge of facing this Burlington team that's playing so well?
The biggest challenge for us is their 2 guards. They can penetrate, they're really quick, and when they get in the middle, they're really good passers or they can finish. That's the biggest key for us right now. I mean, they can hit the 3, but I mean, I'll live with them hitting the 3, but they're really good at taking you off the dribble and making that extra pass or going to the rim and finishing. So, I mean, our biggest key tonight is if we keep them out of the middle, we'll be fine.
Now, offensively, it starts with you with Trey Swartz, of course, and you guys have the height advantage in this game between Swartz and Drake Handling. You haven't been able to say that a lot this year. Is that something you're hoping to really take advantage of inside tonight?
Absolutely. We're going to play inside out like normal. We might push a little more than normal because Burlington likes to press on makes, and on misses they go into a man, and I think if we can get them to miss shots and push, I don't think they can guard us. And we're going to sprinkle in a couple sophomores that haven't really played a lot of varsity minutes tonight. They're going to play tonight. So we'll see how they react to it. But I mean, we need that. I don't think they can guard us in the post. So I'm going to throw as many posts at them as I can and see what happens.
All right, and you and I have talked a lot about how many years it's been since Ottumwa's done this, Ottumwa's done that, and we know it's been 12 years since the Bulldogs have won a playoff game. It's only the second time since I've been here that you've even had a home playoff game. How do you get your kids to react well to that kind of pressure? Because obviously they want to get that done, but you don't want that weighing on their heads at the same time either.
Right, and I mean, I think the biggest thing that happened last night at practice is Coach Kramer told me, he's like, if you're not nervous tomorrow, then you're not ready. He's like, you should be nervous tomorrow because it's going to be a big crowd at Evans Middle School. Just based on what I'm hearing from the students and people around town, I think we're going to have an amazing crowd to come support these kids. But I think once the ball tips, I think they know the job at hand. And I think we'll be ready to go. But, it's some of these guys' first ever playoff game. Trey's about the only one that has like a lot of experience, and Joe played a little bit in it. And after that, it's few and far between when it comes to experience. So, but it's my first one. I didn't have a lot of sleep last night, but I'm ready to go, and I'm ready for 7 o'clock tip-off. Can't come fast enough.
All right. Neil Hart's Bulldog head coach getting ready for the Bulldogs playoff game at home versus Burlington tonight. Coach, best of luck. Hopefully your kids will come out, play the way they've been playing down the stretch, put together, not only play well offensively, but really play well defensively the way you've talked about all year. Put together a big home win, get that monkey of getting that playoff win off your back, and then we can talk about Iowa City West on Friday.
Yeah, right now, my plans are to meet with you Friday for an interview for Friday night's game. I think if we win tonight, there's no reason we can't go to Iowa City West and give them everything we got and see what happens.
All right, well, hopefully that happens. We'll be back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. Let's check those starting lineups. First, for the visiting Burlington Greyhounds, Reggie Shipp is their head coach, and this is his starting 5. In the backcourt, their leading scorer, 5'7" junior Michael Alexander, 15.4 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 6'1" sophomore Amarian Davis. He's averaging 9.8 points per game. Recently returned to their lineup, one of the catalysts for their 5-game winning streak. The third starter, 6'1" junior Hunter Johnson, 5.7 points per game. And up front, 6'3" junior Jordan Lowe, 6.2 points per game. And 6'2" junior Anakin Kelly, also, he's averaging 5.1 points per game. As for Neil Hartz in his playoff debut leading the Ottumwa Bulldogs, in the backcourt, the point guard, 6-foot junior Joe Hammer, averaging 9.7 points per game. The two guard, 6'1" junior Gatlin Meninga, 5.7 points per game. The third guard, 6-foot junior Kai Glosser, 4.9 points per game. At the four spot, 6'1" sophomore Adam Greiner, averaging 4 points a game. And the main man for Ottumwa, inside and out, 6'4" junior Trey Swartz, averaging 22.6 points per game. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those around you, regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. The IHSAA thanks you for being a good sport for tonight's game. We have pretty much a packed house or close to it here at Evans Middle School. Burlington brought a bus full of students. The Dog Pound is packed with Bulldog students across the way. Many members of the community have made their way in, and I'm sure there's a few more who might sneak in tonight because they're having the regular school board meeting in the library here at Evans, and I'm going to bet that some of those people who are at the school board meeting as soon as they can are going to come over here and see how the game's going. Burlington wearing purple road jerseys with some silver trim on the collar. White lettering Burlington across the front, white numbers trimmed in silver front and back, and some diagonal white striping down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Ottumwa in the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, and the checkerboard red and white pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts for OHS. We keep repeating it. Ottumwa has not won a playoff game since 2008. But this has already been a year where Ottumwa's broken barriers. The 12 wins, the most since 2004. Trey Swartz set the single-game scoring record at Des Moines North back in December when he scored 42 points. And now Ottumwa's going to try to do to Burlington what it couldn't do back in 2015 when Ottumwa had a home playoff game and lost to what at the time was a winless Burlington squad. This Burlington team's a lot better, but I think this Ottumwa team's a lot better too. The Bulldogs starters are being introduced right now, and they were expecting to go, do fist bumps with the Burlington starters. Burlington went back into their huddle. They're not even bothering with that kind of sportsmanship. So I guess we'll see how this game plays out. Hopefully it's not a chippy kind of game, but Burlington has been playing with a chip on its shoulder lately, and Ottumwa feels like they have a lot to prove. Our officials tonight are Marshall Cotton, Dave Craig, and Paul Sutton. And now we're going to have the national anthem. We'll step aside for 2 minutes and return for the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Ottumwa and Burlington, first round of the Class 4A Sub-State Playoffs, and we start the game not with a tip, but with free throws. Burlington was too late in delivering their starting lineup to the scorer's table, so it's a technical foul at the start of the game. Joe Hammer hits the first, an 81% free throw shooter. And Ottumwa will start this game with a lead, with a 2-point lead. Now, will they have a tip-off? No. It'll be Ottumwa basketball. It's because Burlington was late getting their lineup in. They give up 2 points and the ball to start the game. Joe Hammer will throw it from midcourt. Bulldogs will stack it up. Kind of feels weird to not announce an opening tip. Second time I've seen this year. Once was in a girls' game. Inbounds comes in Meninga, and we are underway. Into the front court left side for Glosser. Swinging around right side to Hammer. Burlington in his zone. Skip it left side to Glosser. Three on the way. Off the rim, no. Griner tried to tip the rebound, but it is controlled by Kelly for Burlington. Into the front court, Alexander. Can't let him penetrate. Throw it left side for Davis. Into the corner for Kelly. Up top for Hunter Johnson. Ball knocked away, stolen. Trey Swartz has it. Dogs back the other way, leading 2-0. Half a minute gone, opening quarter. Hammer throws it right side to Glosser. Burlington's gone man-to-man. Around to Swartz pick. Right side to Hammer. Lob it underneath for Swartz. Double team. Kick it in the corner. Joe for three. A little too strong. Griner tried to tip the rebound, but it's out of bounds. And it goes back to Burlington. Someone's had a couple of open looks at a three. Haven't knocked one down yet. But leading 2-0 thanks to the pregame bench technical on Burlington. Michael Alexander between the circles. Griner went for the steal, didn't get it. Johnson down underneath. Kick it, ball deflected again, and Thomas got another steal as Meninga deflected it, and Glosser came down with it. Here comes Hammer into the front court. Right side to Swartz. Three on the way. Off the rim, no. Griner tried to tip that rebound, and again, it's out of bounds to Burlington. Burlington with a quick sub. We see Jackson Carlson, a 6'1" sophomore. He replaces Jordan Lowe. Lowe hadn't touched the ball before he comes out of the game. Here comes Alexander, their 5'7" point guard. Throw it left side for Amarian Davis. Up top to Carlson, right side to Alexander. Bulldogs in his own. Up top to Davis, left side for Carlson. Right side to Alexander. Into the post for Kelly. Kick it out. Left wing jumper, Carlson, no good. Rebound, though, on the weak side, pulled in by Johnson. They get it up top to Alexander. Tries to go underneath, instead goes to the right side. Hale driving baseline, jump pass left corner, bobbled and caught by Carlson right in front of the dog pound. Gets it back up top to Alexander. Ottumwa playing solid D. Ball goes right side for Davis. Back up top to Carlson. Back right side to Davis. Back up top Carlson. Pass deflected. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Kelly, but Meninga took it away. 3 straight steals for Ottumwa defensively. Hammer between the circles. Left side for Glosser. Back up top to Joe. Back to the left for Kai. Into the corner for Griner. A lob underneath. Oh, they hit the side of the backboard. Swartz was wide open and the pass went awry. Alexander, long pass into the front court. Left side Davis driving in. Lost it off his leg, out of bounds. Burlington has 4 turnovers and 1 shot. Ottumwa, though, only leading 2-0. 5:48 to go first quarter. Burlington will set up some pressure here. Inbounds comes to Griner. Zone pressure back to Hammer. Right side to Swartz. Skip it left side for Griner. To the center across the timeline, Glosser. Protects the ball, got it to Griner on the left. Adam holding it against the zone, dribbling. Pressure comes, got it back up top to Hammer. Joe spins away from Kelly, goes left side for Glosser. Double team comes. Kai goes in the corner for Hammer. Baseline drive, shot fake, put up the little runner. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Kelly. Neither team has a field goal yet. Ottumwa leading 2-0. Alexander in the front court, right side in the corner. Davis open for a 3. Air ball and the rebound to Griner. That'll get the dog pound going. Long pass up ahead. Meninga wasn't looking. He manages to gather it in, drives in, kicks it back up top to Joe. Left corner for Swartz. Trey drives in, picked up the dribble, back up top to Hammer. Under 5 to go first quarter. Ottumwa leading, but just 2-0. Glosser right side. Dribbles around a picked up the dribble. Gets it to Joe, and Ottumwa calls timeout. 4:48 to go first quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
4:48 to go first quarter. Bulldog basketball after taking their first time out. They lead Burlington 2-0. Hammer gets it up top to Menninga on the inbound. Gatlin over to the right side. A handoff to Glosser. Glosser back up top to Hammer. Burlington playing zone. Again, they've got Kelly, the long limb guy at the top. Left corner to Glosser. Open for three. In and out, no good. Gatlin the rebound. The putback, no. A lot of contact, no foul. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. Racing into the front court. Throw it left side to Carlson. Brings it back up top. Nearly traveled. Got it to Alexander. Back to the left side, Carlson. Couple of dribbles. Goes right side for Davis. Davis top of the key. Left side, Carlson again. Shot fake. Baseline drive into the lane. Threw it up off the glass. No good. And the rebound was pulled in by Glosser, and he threw it away trying to get it to Hammer. Drake Hamling about to check in for Ottumwa, the 6'5" senior. And he will replace Adam Greiner. Both teams showing a little nerves in the early going. I think Ottumwa's had a little more offensive flow, but they haven't been able to knock a shot down. No fouls called in this game yet either. Alexander, a shot fake. Penetrates, kicks it up top. Three on the way by Carlson is good. Jackson Carlson gives the first field goal of the game to Burlington. They lead 3-2. Menninga under pressure in the backcourt. Had it knocked out of his hands, and the loose ball picked up by the Greyhounds. Alexander, left side of the lane, kick up top into the hands of Johnson. To the left side, a pull-up jumper is short, an air ball, but Johnson the rebound to put back in off the miss by Alexander. Well, that shot was so bad it worked out for Burlington. They lead 5-2. Now Ottumwa's got to find some composure. Hammer in the backcourt, right side to Swartz. Lob it back to Joe in the center, brings it across the timeline, down to left side to Handley. Up top to Glosser, to Hammer. Right side to Glosser in the corner, Swartz. Back up high to Glosser on the right, left wing to Menninga. Gatlin into the high post for Handley. Right wing to Glosser, tries a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound pulled in by Davis. Davis races front court right side, gets it to Carlson towards the corner. Out to Alexander, threw his hands into the backcourt. That'll be over and back, and Ottumwa gets it back with 3:05 to go in the opening quarter, trailing 5-2. Boy, it feels like Ottumwa missed an opportunity to get out to a big early lead. Burlington turned it over on its first 4 possessions. It took them forever to get a bucket, but Ottumwa, after getting the 2 technicals to start the game, has not made a shot. Handling, skip it left side for Glosser. To the corner, Menninga. Back to Glosser, right side to Hammer. Skip it left corner for Gatlin, to the wing Glosser. Back to Gatlin, underneath the Handling, lay it up, no, and the rebound tipped out. Glosser's got it, out to Hammer. 3 on the way, short, a whistle and a foul underneath on Burlington. First foul of the game is called on the Greyhounds. I think they called it on Hunter Johnson. Haven't put it on the scoreboard yet. And there it is, it's on Johnson. Inbound up top to Swartz. Left side to Menninga. It's a back up top to Glosser. Left side to Hammer. He'll try another 3. Off the back iron, no. Swartz fights for the rebound on the weak side. Back up top to Glosser. Now left to Hammer. Into the high post Handling. Nearly had it stripped. Throws it underneath the Menninga. Double team goes up. Off the glass, no. And the rebound to Burlington. Glosser nearly took it away, but they get it to Alexander. Racing into the front court. Left side for Kelly. Into the corner, Davis. Back to Alexander high on the left. Ottumwa did a good job getting back defensively there. Up top to Carlson. Back to Alexander on the left. Shot fake. Nearly lost the dribble. Threw it underneath to Kelly and laid it in. And Burlington leads 7-2. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ottumwa doesn't want to burn a second time out, but right now they need a bucket. Into the front court, Swartz. Lob it to Hammer. Hammer drives in and had his pocket picked from behind, but they'll call the foul on Anakin Kelly. That is his first and team foul number 2 on Burlington. 1:47 to go opening quarter. Someone's got to settle down here, get a good shot. Handling to inbound. To the corner, Menninga. To the wings, handling on the left side. To the right side, Glosser. In the corner, Hammer. Underneath the Swartz. And lost it out of bounds. That second defender came. Normally, Trey just shrugs it off and scores, but he couldn't hang on to the ball there. Ottumwa's got to settle the nerves down here. They're down 7-2. Right side, Carlson. To the baseline for Johnson. To Kelly, out left side, Alexander for a 3, and he hit that. And all of a sudden, Burlington leads 10-2. I don't think Coach Hartz wants to burn a second time out here, but Ottumwa's got to break this Burlington rhythm somehow. Across the timeline, left side of Handling. Into the corner, Glosser. Baseline drive. Bounce it to Swartz on the other baseline. Lay it up and in. Swartz powers it up and in, and Ottumwa finally breaks that 10-0 Burlington run. It's 10-4. Right side, Carlson. 3 on the way. In and out, no good, and the rebound to Swartz. Minute to go. Finish the quarter strong if you're Ottumwa here. Hammer gets it to Swartz. Long 3 on the way. No good. Menninga the rebound. Brings it back out. Up top to Glosser. Now to Hammer. He'll try a 3. Off the rim, no. Menninga had the rebound knocked out of his hands. And they say it belongs to Burlington. Come on. He had both hands on that ball. It was knocked out of his hands. How is that Burlington basketball? By the way, these referees are Southeast Conference. I don't know why we got the visiting team's officials here. Left side for Davis, 35 seconds to go to Alexander. High post Kelly to the corner Davis. Baseline Johnson. Pass knocked away, stolen. Hammer the other way. One-on-one with Alexander. Takes it down left side and got fouled. Joe will shoot 2. Alexander apparently has never committed a foul in his life, but that one's on him. First one on him. Team foul number 3. Hammer at the line to shoot 2. 25.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Ottumwa trailing 10-4. Joe toes the line. Puts up the first one. In and out, no good. My goodness. Matt Gravey will check in, replacing Gatlin Menninga for Ottumwa. One more free throw for Hammer. No good. Swartz, the rebound in traffic, goes back up. Missed it. Rebound to Burlington. Alexander racing the other way. Put it up high off the glass. Somehow got that to go. 12-4 Burlington, and Bulldogs can't believe they didn't call a foul. Well, that should have been a foul on Johnson. He put both hands on Gravey. Get it up top to Hammer. Underneath the Glosser. Lay it up and in. Someone needed that. 12-6, 2 seconds, 1 second. Alexander from the volleyball line banked it in. You got to be kidding me. Ottumwa down 15-6. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Start of the second quarter, and boy, Ottumwa kind of got punched in the mouth a little bit the last couple of minutes. They trail Burlington 15-6 in this first round sub-state playoff game. Burlington with the ball. Alexander up top, shot fake, drive, pull-up elbow jumper, good. Michael Alexander has 10 points already, and it is 17-6 Greyhounds. Hammer, right side to Swartz in the backcourt. Back to Joe. Dribbles across the timeline, left side to Gravey. Gravey up top to Hammer. Right side to Glosser. Into the lane for Gravy. Shot fake. Put it up. Got it to go. Matt Gravy with a nice move. 17-8. Now you got to get some stops. Ball goes left side for Davis. Into the lane. Johnson down to the baseline. Knocked loose. Lowe got it back. Laid it up and in. Jordan Lowe's first bucket. 19-8. Ottumwa can't trade baskets. I mean, there's a long way to go, but you want to make a run, get your crowd back into this. Right now, the most noise is coming from the Burlington side. Hammer up top. Right side to Swartz. Back to Joe. Left side handling. Into the high post, Gravy. Tough catch. Back out to Hammer. Right side to Glosser. He's open for a three. Need it. Left it short, though. Rebound to Alexander. Boy, Ottumwa's just a little tentative. Long bounce pass up ahead, and Carlson lays it in. Jackson Carlson makes it 21-8 Burlington. Boy, Burlington couldn't buy a bucket in the first 4 minutes of this game, and now all of a sudden, Ottumwa's getting blitzed. They've got to stop the bleeding here. Swartz left side. He'll try to answer with a three. Count it. Trey Swartz with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Let's get him hot. 21-11. Right side to Davis. Back up top, Alexander. Left side, Carlson. Trying to dribble away from handling. Got it back up top to Alexander. Throw it right side for Davis. Lob to the right side for Carlson underneath the low. Spins. Laid it up and in. Hanley got knocked down, and they didn't call anything. That looked like a charge to me. 23-11. Hammer between the circles. Right side to Swartz. Into the corner handling. Underneath the Gravy. Goes up. And a foul is called. Matt Gravy will shoot two. That'll be the first foul on Jordan Lowe. Team foul number 4 on Burlington. Gravy at the line, 64% on the season. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Matt's first one is good. He rattles it home. Bulldogs will bring Gatlin Menninga back in to replace Drake Handling. Burlington brings in Anakin Kelly to replace Jackson Carlson. One more free throw for Gravy. It's up, and he got them both. Matt's got 4 off the bench, 23-13. Now you got to get a stop here. Get a stop, have a chance to get it back under 10. To the right side for Johnson. To the free throw line for Kelly. Back out to Johnson. Left-handed three. Off the rim, no. Lowe had the rebound knocked out of his hands, rolling to the corner. And last touch, they say, by Ottumwa. Glosser got knocked down trying to get that ball. And Burlington wants a timeout. 5:37 second quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldogs basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
That was actually not a timeout by Burlington. They took Joe Hammer off the floor because his leg is bleeding. They're taping him up right now, but Adam Griner's got to come in for him. Burlington inbounds. On the left side is Michael Alexander, shadowed by Menninga. Dribbles left. That's getting close to a 5-second call. Why'd he stop the call? Why'd he stop the count? Ball goes right side to Johnson. Driving baseline. Put up a tough runner. Blocked by Swartz, and the rebound to Adam Griner. All right, chance to get it under 10, although Glosser nearly dropped it in the backcourt. Got it back to Griner. Adam across the timeline. It's hit back to Kai. Hands it off near midcourt. Left side to Swartz. Burlington right now in a man-to-man. Trey trying to go one-on-one with Johnson. Drives in the lane. Jump stop. Put it up. Got fouled, and he'll shoot two. That should be the second one. No, they call it on Johnson. Well, that's the second one, I think, on Hunter Johnson. Team foul number 5. Swartz at the line, 64% on the season. Hammer's ready to come right back in. 5:02 to go second quarter. First free throw by Trey, too strong. Jackson Carlson back in to replace Hunter Johnson for Burlington, and Hammer back in for Griner for Ottumwa. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. One more for Swartz. Puts it up, and he got that one. He has 6 points, 23-14. Alexander to the left side for Kelly. Back up high down the left for Davis. To the corner for Lowe, back to Davis. Up top Carlson. Right side Alexander. Backs away from Menega. They bring a pick, doesn't use it, goes to the left, gets it to Kelly on the wing. Kelly drives in, jump stop, floater, no good, rebound to Swartz. Ottumwa can get closer here. Hammer into the front court right side. Bandage on that left leg, drives in the lane. Cut off outside the lane, kicks it to Menega on the left. Gatlin swings it right for Gravy, hand off to Hammer. Joe tries to throw it underneath for Swartz. It was knocked away by Kelly. Couldn't save it. Went out of bounds. 4:21 to go until halftime. Ottumwa down 9. Well, this team's had its intestinal fortitude tested many times this year. They've answered the bell a lot more than Bulldog teams of the past. They've got to answer it now. Gravy to Menega. Left side to Glosser. Back on the right side to Hammer. Burlington in a more traditional 2-3 zone. Now they call 3 seconds on Ottumwa, and Swartz is saying, I'm standing on the block, I'm not in the lane. If you put 1 foot out of the lane, that takes you out of the lane. Ball goes left side to Davis, up top to Alexander. Again, Southeast Conference refs. I said it during the regular season, I'm not going to shy away from it now. Ball goes to the high post for Lowe. Back out high in the left to Alexander. Wanted to drive, cut off, brings it back out. Gets it up top to Carlson. Carlson dribbles right, hands it to Davis. Davis skips it left elbow for Lowe, hand off to Alexander. Bobble, but gets it to Carlson. Pulls up for a 3 with a hand in his face. Off the rim, no. Good rebound by Glosser. Kai will slow it down, get it to Hammer across the timeline. Left wing to Menega. Up top to Hammer, right side to Gravy. Swartz trying to post up underneath. They go to the corner for Glosser. Got it to Swartz on the block. Spins, triple team, put it up, missed it. Gravy gets the rebound, fighting to get out of trouble, got fouled. No shot, but he drew the foul, and that'll be the 6th one on Burlington. That one went against Jackson Carlson, I believe, his first. Team foul number 6. They haven't called any on Ottumwa yet. Hammer to throw the inbounds. Into the right corner for Gravy. Matt, pass deflected. It is going to be rescued by Menega. Double team, got it back to Gravy. On the right side, gets it up high to Hammer. Ottumwa just still playing kind of nervously right now. 3:06 to go until the half. Ottumwa down 9. Left wing to Gravy. Into the corner, Menega. Gatlin double team, had it stripped by Alexander, but Hammer got it right back. Into the lane for a cutting Glosser. Tried to feed it underneath the Swartz. He rescues it, laid it up and in. Trey Swartz has 8 points, 23-16. Bulldogs within 7. Around to pick is Alexander. Hesitation dribble. Bounce it underneath to Kelly. Lay it up, counted in the foul. He cut to the basket. Ottumwa didn't get there in time. That foul is on Matt Gravy, his first. It's one of those where if you're going to give the foul, you want to make sure he doesn't lay it in. Kelly, a 49% free throw shooter. He makes it. And it's 26-16, timeout Burlington. 2:41 to go until the half. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. 2:41 to go until halftime. Burlington 26, Ottumwa 16. Well, the Bulldogs trying to overcome that slow start. They had a 2-0 lead for about the first 4 minutes. Burlington couldn't hang on to the ball, but Ottumwa couldn't take advantage. And then Burlington went on a spurt to go up double digits. Left side is Menega against the Burlington zone. Skip it to right side for Hammer. Down to the baseline for Gravy. Double team. Gets it out, hands it to Hammer in the corner. Throw it out to Gravy on the right side, up top to Glosser. Back right side to Hammer. Underneath for Gravy. Up and under move, lay it up, shot block, rebound to Lowe. Bulldogs wanted a foul, didn't get it. Long pass into the front court, Davis underneath for Carlson. Shot fake, shot blocked out of bounds by Glosser. Kai Glosser rising up to reject that shot. It is Burlington ball. Coach Hartz is still pleading his case about the call or non-call on the other end. Alexander in the corner for Lowe. Up top to Davis. Davis back in the corner, Carlson got a three off of the hand in his face, no good. And the rebound to Hammer on the floor, up ahead, Gravy got fouled by Davis, and that'll be team foul number 7 on Burlington. Ottumwa shooting a 1-and-1. First foul on Amarian Davis. Gravy at the line, 2 for 2 on the night. And going to the line for a 1-and-1 here. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. First free throw. No good. Rebound to Kelly. Long pass to Alexander. Brings it across the timeline on the left side. Minute 50 to go until halftime. Right side to Carlson. Back to the left, Alexander. In the corner for Kelly. Drives in the lane. Fed it across to Davis underneath the hoop. Put it up off the glass and in. Ottumwa just not handling Burlington very well right now. Down 28-16. Hammer right side across the timeline. Finds Swartz on the wing. Underneath to Menega. Boy, forced up a shot over Lowe who didn't move. No good. Gatlin needed to kick that one back out. Back the other way is Burlington. Kelly picked up his dribble right side. Hand it to Lowe on the baseline. Brings it back out. Gets it to Alexander with a minute 15 to go. Alexander splits defenders. Drives in. Tried to feed it across and threw it out of bounds. Too wide. Intended for Davis on the left block. Minute 10 to go until the half. Ottumwa didn't finish the first quarter strong. Let's see if they can finish the second quarter a little better. Trailing 28-16. Hammer inbounds to Gravy, up ahead to Menega. Back to Joe on the right. Dribbles and gets it across the timeline to Gatlin. Driving right side, fed it across to Glosser. Brought it back out, up top to Hammer. Right side to Swartz. Shot fake. Got around a man. Pull-up baseline jumper. Too strong, and the rebound to Lowe. Now Alexander back across the timeline. 48 seconds. Drives in. Fed it across to a cutting Kelly who had it in. Ottumwa's just not getting those cutters on the weak side. And they said they got to keep Alexander out of the middle. Well, you let him drive in, and all of a sudden all of that's open. 30-16. Menega the other way. The finger roll no good. Loss of the rebound. Brings it back out. Hammer between the circles. Left side to Glosser. Ottumwa down 14. They might just hold for the final shot here if they can. 20 seconds to go. Lob it up top to Hammer. Down to 15 seconds. Burlington's in the zone, but Kelly is chasing the ball around up top. To the corner for Gravy. Lob it back to Glosser with 6 seconds. Back to Hammer, or to Gravy, now to Hammer for a three. Count it! Ottumwa needed that. 30-19 at the half. Bulldogs needed that shot badly. Ottumwa's down 11. It could be worse as Hammer gets his first field goal. But there's still one half to play. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. And by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. At the half, Ottumwa has work to do if they want to keep their season going. They trail Burlington 30-19. OHS started this game with a 2-0 lead because Burlington didn't turn their starting lineup into the scoring table in time. And Joe Hammer hit 2 technical free throws before a second had run off the clock. Then nobody scored for about 4 minutes. Burlington kept turning it over, and Ottumwa kept missing shots. And then Burlington got hot. They scored 15 points in the final 4, I believe, about 4 minutes of the first quarter. Another 15 in the second quarter. And Ottumwa was just ice cold. They finally got a couple of threes from one from Trey Swartz and one from Joe Hammer in the second quarter, and 4 points off the bench from Matt Gravy. But the Bulldogs have been hit and miss offensively, and defensively, not the first half effort that head coach Neil Hartz wanted. Scoring-wise, Trey Swartz has 8 to lead Ottumwa. Joe Hammer has 5, Matt Gravy with 4, and Kai Glosser has 2. For Burlington, Michael Alexander has 10, Anakin Kelly has 7, 5 for Jackson Carlson, 4 for Jordan Lowe, 2 for Amarian Davis, and 2 for Hunter Johnson. Free throws, Ottumwa had its chances from the line, but they're only 5 of 9. Hammer hit the 2 to start the game, but then was 0 for 2 his next trip. Swartz is 1 for 2, and Gravy's 2 for 3. He hit his first 2, but then missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Burlington's only taken 1 free throw. They made it to convert a 3-point play. The fouls were in Ottumwa's favor. They called 7 on Burlington, only 1 on Ottumwa. Matt Gravy's the only Bulldog with a foul. Hunter Johnson has 2 for Burlington, nobody else with more than 1. But Ottumwa wasn't able to take advantage of the early opportunities that Burlington kept giving them, and then when Burlington got hot, they went on a run. It could have been worse at the half, but Joe Hammer hit that bucket right before the buzzer to give Ottumwa the lead, or pull Ottumwa within 11, I should say, 30-19 at the half. Ottumwa's got to lock down better defensively. Here's the thing, and this was, I go back to the Marshalltown game. We'd given up 30 at the half, and I said that the Bulldogs' goal every game is to hold their opponent under 50. I said if Ottumwa could keep Marshalltown to 20 points or less in the second half, they'd win the game. Marshalltown got 20 in the second half, and Ottumwa won by 7. If the Bulldogs can play that kind of defense against Burlington here in the second half, I think they can come back and win the game. But they've got to lock down defensively first. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2019-2020 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all IHSAA-sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader, and in Iowa, high school and junior high games can't take place without them. Visit iahsaa.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information and help the IHSAA add one today. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 Seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these.
Start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Ottumwa trailing Burlington 30-19 in our first-round sub-state playoff game. Bulldogs will start the second half with the ball. Hammer, Glosser, Menega handling Swartz on the floor. Hammer with it after the inbounds. Goes up high to Menega, right side for Glosser. Burlington in that zone again with Kelly at the top chasing around, kind of a 3-2 or a 1-2-2. Hammer up top to Menega, back to Hammer on the left, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Swartz tipped the rebound, ball loose on the floor. Menega has it, gets it out to Hammer. Left side of handling, Drake will try a 3, off the rim, no. Swartz skies and tips the rebound out to Glosser. Ottumwa does have the height advantage tonight. Got to find a way to take advantage of it. Glosser, skip it left side for Menega. Back to Hammer, up top to Kai. Dribbles left, gets it to Gatlin. Gatlin under pressure from Anakin Kelly, trying to get away. Gets it left side to Hammer. He got another look at a 3. Off the back iron, no good. He tries to run down the rebound, got it to Menega. To the right corner handling to Swartz. Lob it up top to Kai. Left side to Hammer. Goes to the corner for Swartz. Baseline jumper. Count it. That's a 2. Ottumwa got about 4 chances on that possession. Finally made him pay. 30-21, back within 9. Swartz has 10 points. Kelly on the left side. Up top, Glosser knocks it away into the backcourt. Tips it ahead. Kai runs it down. And he got fouled by Amarian Davis. Great hustle by Kai Glosser, not giving up on that ball. Second on Davis. First foul of the second half charged to the Greyhounds. That's the kind of effort you need to come back in this game. Let's see if Ottumwa can get rewarded for it. Hammer looking. Goes left side to Menninga. Back up top to Swartz. To the right side, Glosser. Back to Hammer at the volleyball line. Burlington settled back into a more traditional 2-3 zone. Ball goes left side to Menninga to the corner handling. Drake penetrates, gets it back to Hammer. Corner 3 on the way. Count it, and the foul! He got fouled, and he'll have a chance for a 4-point play. Joe Hammer, the junior, makes it 30-24, and he's shooting a free throw. That foul is on Hunter Johnson. That is his third. Jackson Carlson will replace him in the lineup. 30-24, Bulldogs were down 11 when they started the half. 6:24 on the clock, they're down 6 and trying to make it 5. Joe is 2 for 4 from the line. I mean, he makes this one perfectly. 30-25, Ottumwa starts a half on a 6-0 run. Long pass into the front court, Kelly left side. Driving in the lane, kick it baseline, Carlson. Tried to feed it across the low, and it was stolen by Hammer. Bulldogs force another turnover. Long pass into the front court, right side to Swartz. Dribbles down to the baseline, cut off, get it to Glosser, now up high to Hammer. Back to Kai, to the elbow, handling, free throw line jumper, got it! Drake Handling's first bucket, it is 30-27. Dogs are back within 3. And the dog pound getting loud. The whole gym getting loud. Burlington wants a timeout. 5:51 to go, third quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
An 8-0 run has Ottumwa right back in this ballgame. They trail Burlington 30-27, 5:51 to go third quarter. Amarian Davis driving left side, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottumwa. This might not have been a bad thing. They kicked into the corner and hit a 3, but after the whistle. Kai Glosser, that's only his first. And the first team foul of the half. They only called 1 foul the entire first half on Ottumwa, so foul trouble not an issue right now for OHS. Alexander to throw the inbounds from the baseline. Throws it way up top for Davis. Davis gets it Alexander, and he lost it out of bounds. A pass went right through his hands. He was thinking about shooting a 3, and he forgot to catch the basketball. And Burlington's going to bring Trent Burnett off the bench, a 5'8" junior who did not play in the first half. And who's he going in for? They're going to take their leading scorer, Alexander, out of the game for a moment. Can't imagine he'll sit long. Ottumwa could get within 1 or tied if they could get a look at a 3 right here. An 8-0 run to start the third quarter. Right side to Glosser. They got that 1-2-2 zone going again. Left side to Hammer. Down to the block for Swartz. Backing down, pivots left. Whistle, foul on the floor on Jordan Lowe. That'll be the second on Lowe. 6'3" junior. He's the tallest kid they have, trying to guard Swartz underneath. 5:31 to go third quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa. For all your quality fencing needs, when you think fence, think Gullet Fence. Lob to Swartz, left elbow. Goes up high to Handling. Back to Swartz, tipped away, but he got it back. To Hammer high on the left. Back to Swartz in the corner. 3 for the tie. Count it! Trey Swartz with a 3-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 11-0 run. We are tied at 30. Up top, Davis. Drives in, split defenders, laid it up, missed it, rebound tapped out by Glosser to Menninga. 3-on-2 the other way. Gatlin drives in, collision, ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 5:05 to go here in the third quarter, and Michael Alexander right back off the bench for Burlington. They want to get their best player back in the game, and he will replace Anakin Kelly. Ottumwa hasn't led since 2-0. And that was before the clock even started. That was 2 technical free throws. Hunter Johnson also back in for Burlington. He's playing with 3 fouls. And Burlington's lineup gets really small. They took Lowe out of the game. Lob on the inbounds pass up top to Glosser. To the right corner, Hammer, a 3 for the lead, off the rim, and it goes through! Joe Hammer gives Ottumwa the lead with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Davis a shot fake and then tried to drive, and going up in the air and fouling him was Joe Hammer, who gets up slow. Oh, I hope he's okay. I'm surprised Amarian Davis didn't take that 3-pointer. And he's a 37% three-point shooter. Hammer got his first foul, team foul number 2. And inbounded is Burnett. In the corner, gets it down to Davis. Lob to the wing, Carlson, back to Alexander. Alexander to the free throw line for Johnson. Johnson driving right side, kick it out to Burnett. Burnett dribbles to the elbow, now backs away. Left side for Alexander. Alexander up top, to the right, a handoff to Carlson. Left side to Davis. Baseline drive, cut off. Lost it, and it's grabbed by Trey Swartz, who just stood straight up and down. 3-point lead in the ball for Ottumwa, 4:25 to go third quarter. Bulldogs on a 14-0 run. Hammer up high on the left. Goes around a Swartz pick, gets it back to Swartz. Lost it, but Menenga will recover it. Gatlin on the left side up high, now driving in, kick it right wing to Hammer, steps into a 3, hit the deck shot, no good, handling on the floor, couldn't get it, Alexander has it, and Glosser fouled him at midcourt, and that was probably a good idea. Hammer hit the deck on the 3, I don't know if he got hit or if he was trying to buy a call there. Glosser gets his second foul, team foul number 3 on Ottumwa, but it did slow down what would have been a fast break. Alexander to inbound on the far side. Throws it near midcourt for Trent Burnett. Burnett to the elbow for Johnson. Drives down the lane, put up the shot, got it to go. Hunter Johnson has 4 points. Burlington ends Ottumwa's 14-0 run. They're back within 1 at 33-32. All right, Ottumwa, your momentum is not what it was. Can you still find a way to get buckets? Burlington in the 1-2-2. Now Carlson up top. Ball goes left side to Glosser. Lob to the elbow, handling. Right side, Hammer. Underneath the Swartz. He's open. He will lay it up. And then he got fouled. And Hunter Johnson just got his 4th. Boy, Johnson should have just let him go there. He was not going to stop Trey Swartz. And Hunter Johnson now with 4 fouls. Anakin Kelly will replace him in the Burlington lineup. 3:36 to go, third quarter. Ottumwa up 35-32. And Trey Swartz at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. He has 15 points now in the game and make it 16. Ottumwa up 36-32. Burnett in the front court. Kind of an awkward high dribble there. Hands it to Alexander. Alexander to the top of the key. Over to the left now and fake the handoff. Now launches a 3 and he got it. Ottumwa thought he was going to hand it off to Kelly. They kind of lost him in transition there, and it's 36-35. As Burlington's back within 1 again. Kelly now at the top of the zone. Right corner for Glosser. 1 and go underneath. Wasn't there. Skip it left wing to Menenga. Up top Hammer. To the free throw line. Handling to Hammer, or to Swartz, I should say. Tried to tip it out to Glosser, and it's stolen by Burnett. Pass left for Davis. Lay it up. No, but he got fouled. That might be the second on Joe Hammer. That is the second on Joe. And going to the line is Amarian Davis, but Ottumwa wants a timeout. 2:59 to go third quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
After the Ottumwa timeout, their second of the game, Amarian Davis is at the line. The sophomore shooting 2, 69% on the season. His first one, no good. And so Ottumwa remains in front for the moment, 36-35, 2:59 to go third quarter. One more free throw for Davis, trying to tie this game up. And he hit it, and we're tied at 36. And now Burlington will set up pressure. Inbound to Swartz on the right. Lob it to Hammer, left side to Handling. Skip it right across the timeline to Swartz. Trey to the wing, picked up the dribble. Glosser comes and rescues it. Glosser double teamed, looking for help, got it to Handling. Lob it underneath, knocked away from Swartz. He saved it off the leg of Davis out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Well, if that lob had been a bit higher, Trey would have had an easy layup. That's what they want. That lob's got to get there, though. Hammer to throw the inbounds. Lob it to Swartz, right elbow. Steps out behind the three-point line, back in the corner for Hammer. Back to Swartz. Back to Hammer in the corner. One dribble now out to down to Glosser. Now out to Hammer right side. Back to Glosser. Underneath. Nice catch by Swartz. Lays it in. Glosser the assist. Trey Swartz the layup. Bulldogs back in front, 38-36. Left side Burnett. 2:20 to go third quarter. Burnett goes up top for Davis. Bulldogs in a man-to-man here. Davis drives in, splits defenders, lay it up. Offensive foul. Trey Swartz drew the charge. Third foul on Amarian Davis. Team foul number 5 on Burlington. 2:13 to go third quarter. Matt Gravy checks in for Kai Glosser. Pardon me, for Drake Handling. Looked like Glosser was coming off, but he went right by Kai and high-five Drake as Drake came off. 2-point lead in the ball for Ottumwa. It's been a great third quarter. We were down 11 when this quarter began. Left side Menninga. Against that zone, Kelly out there trapping him. Throw it right side, Glosser. Lob underneath for Swartz. Feels the defender, pivots away, lay it up and in. They cannot stop Trey once he catches it on the block. 40-36. Burnett races into the front court. Driving right side, kick to the wing. Kelly curls into the lane. Floater, whistle. Officials will confer. Is it a block or a charge? What's the call here? Oh, they call a block. And it's a third foul on Joe Hammer. Team foul number 5, and now foul trouble, an issue for the Bulldog point guard. Kelly at the line, 49% on the season, 1 for 1 tonight. And the first one here is good. He's got 8 points, 40-37. Armani Robinson will check in for Ottumwa with a 5'8" sophomore. And Jordan Lowe back in for Burlington. Robinson has been a star on the sophomore team this year, and Coach Hartz told me before the game he was going to use a couple of those stars if he thought he could get some use out of them. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded Gravy, and he got fouled by Jordan Lowe, who just picked up his third foul moments after coming back into the game. That's team foul number 6. And now Davis, Lowe, and Lowe have 3 fouls each for Burlington. Johnson's on the bench with 4. And the next foul committed by Burlington will put Ottumwa back in the 1-and-1. Minute 47 and counting here in the third quarter. Ottumwa leading 40-37. Hammer not on the floor right now. Left side they go to Glosser. Up top to Robinson. Armani goes right side for Menninga. Skip it left wing to Glosser. Over to Robinson. And they call Robinson for a travel. What did he do? I didn't see anything he did wrong. Minute 31 to go in the third. Into the front court, Alexander, throw it left side for Kelly. Baseline drive, got in the lane, laid it up and in. Nobody stopped ball that time. Gave him the whole baseline to drive, and Burlington back within 140-39. Now they set up pressure. Menninga, throw it left side for Glosser. Brings it across the timeline on the left side. Back up top to Gatlin. Gatlin driving in the lane, lost it. Burlington 3-on-1 the other way. Burnett up ahead to Alexander, lay it up, and Glosser fouled him. And that'll be the third one on Kai Glosser. Team foul number 6. So they've called 3 fouls on Glosser and 3 fouls on Hammer in this third quarter. And with 1:05 to go, Michael Alexander's going to the line to try to put Burlington back in front. He's a 78% free throw shooter, has 13 points in the game. Ottumwa trying to get to the fourth quarter here and keep Hammer on the bench to protect him with the foul trouble as Alexander makes the first, tied at 40. Adam Greiner in for Ottumwa, replacing Kai Glosser. Jackson Carlson back in for Burlington. Alexander's second free throw, he got them both. And Burlington leads again 41-40. Greyhounds will set up their pressure. Inbound to Swartz on the right side, back to Gatlin. Left side to Gravy. To the center, Robinson. Dribbles across the timeline, spins away from a defender. Kicks it back to Menega, left side to Gravy, back to Robinson high on the left, to the corner Griner. Back up high to Robinson, to the elbow Gravy, right side to Menega, in the corner Swartz, back to Menega, back to Swartz in the corner, back to Gatlin up high on the right, 42 seconds to go, to the free throw line Gravy, out to Robinson left side, into the corner Griner, to the elbow for Gravy, out to Menega up top. Carlson out to shadow him, Gatlin trying to get away. Gets it to Robinson. Bulldogs may hold for one here. Robinson up top to Griner. He's given the signal to hold for one shot here. They double team him. They get it to Menega left side into Gravy. Kicks it right corner. Robinson, a three on the way. Too strong. Rebound to Kelly. And they didn't hold for one. And now into the front court. Alexander left side. Bounce at the baseline low. Lay it up. Blocked by Swartz. Rebound to Gravy. 5 seconds. Menega's got to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gatlin a pull-up three at the buzzer. Count it! Gatlin Menega puts Ottumwa in front, 43-41. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa 43, Burlington 41. Ottumwa outscored Burlington 24-11 in the third quarter. Burlington has the ball. Burnett up top. And Adam Griner trying to guard Amarian Davis up high, got called for a foul. And that's his first, but it's team foul number 7, and that'll put Burlington at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Davis is 1 for 2 from the line. For what it's worth, he missed the front end of his other trip. First one here is good. 43-42, and the sophomore could tie the game here. Well, every one of these quarters has ended with a buzzer-beating three. Burlington had the first one. Ottumwa's had the next two. Second free throw good. We're tied at 43, 7:51 to go. We headed for another exciting finish like the girls' playoff game last week. Inbound to Gravy against the zone pressure. Back to Hammer, right side to Swartz. Back to Joe, across the timeline to Gravy on the left. Top of the key, Glosser, back out to Hammer. Right side, Swartz open for a three. Count it! Trey Swartz has 23 points. Another three brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs lead 46-43. Anakin Kelly up top to Davis. Left side to Alexander. Alexander's got 15 points. Back up top to Burnett. Burnett driving right side in the lane. Stumbled. That's a travel. Yep, that's the call. Bulldogs get it back, 7:21 to go. Gatlin Menega back in to replace Adam Griner. Hammer will inbound. Burlington again with that zone pressure. They don't challenge the inbounds pass. They look to trap eventually. Inbound to Gravy on the left. Back to Hammer on the right. Back to Gravy on the left. Across the timeline to the corner. Driving in was Glosser. Lost it. Got it to Swartz in the corner. Open for another three. Count it! Trey Swartz with another three. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 49-43. Alexander up top to Kelly. Back to Alexander. Shot fake. A drive. Cut off. Bounce it right wing to Burnett. He'll try a three, and he hit it. Trent Burnett hits a three. Timeout Burlington. Bulldogs up 3, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
6 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the fourth. Ottumwa 49, Burlington 46. Burlington now putting more pressure on the inbounds pass. It comes into Menninga. And they'll clear it out. It's man pressure as Gatlin gets across the timeline and behind the back dribble, hands off to Hammer at the volleyball line. Left side for Glosser. Kai under pressure from Kelly, gets it up top to Gravy. Gravy right side to Hammer. Joe up top to Glosser. Gets it, tried to get it down to the post. It was poked away and stolen by Burlington. 6.5 to go. Burlington down 3 with the ball. Left side Burnett. Brings it back up high. Gets it near midcourt to Alexander. He drives right. Menninga cut him off. Throw it left side to Burnett. Shot fake. Drives in the lane. Kick it across to Kelly. Lay it up and in. The penetration and the passes is what's killed Ottumwa tonight. And their lead down to 1, 49-48. See if the Bulldogs can find an answer here. Menninga across the timeline. Gets it to Hammer high on the right side. Joe back to Menninga on the wing. Joe trying to get through traffic and getting fouled by Burnett, and they call it. I'm like, how long can he keep 2 hands on him? Trent Burnett gets his first, but it's team foul number 7, and now it's Ottumwa shooting the 1-and-1 with 5:56 to go. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. Hammer with the 1-and-1. He's 3 for 5 from the line tonight. Makes the first. Joe has 13 points, 50-48. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. One more free throw for Hammer, trying to put Ottumwa back up 3. It's up. In and out, no good. Gravy fighting for the rebound on the floor. Kelly fell on the floor, picked it up, got it to Davis. Races in the front court. Left side Alexander. Baseline drive cut off. Back to Davis. Up top to Burnett. Right side to Carlson. In the corner for Kelly. Trying to drive on Swartz. Cut off. But he fed it across to Burnett and laid it up and in the left block. Ottumwa keeps giving up those weak side openings. And the game is tied at 50. Glosser got away from Kelly. Bounce it across to Gravy. Lay it up and good. They broke the press, and Matt Gravy with the layup off the assist from Glosser. 52-50 Bulldogs. Alexander hands off to Carlson up top. Dribbles right. Picked up his dribble, got it up top. Burnett's wide open for a 3. Missed it, but the long rebound to Davis goes back up, lays it in. We're tied again at 52. Marion Davis has 7 points. Pressure inbound to Swartz on the right side. Trey guarded by Davis. Trey will bring it across the timeline. Hammer comes and gets it at the volleyball line. Tied at 52, 4:50 to go. To the right side, Glosser. To the corner, Hammer. Underneath to Swartz in the post. Turn around in the lane. Lay it up and in. Trey just powered right through the defense. He's got 28 points. 54-52 Ottumwa. Left side, Burnett. Brings it up top. Now goes back left side to Kelly. Baseline drive. Swartz cut him off. Menninga knocked it away from Alexander. Out of bounds. Near side. It'll stay with the Greyhounds. Drake Handling coming back in for Ottumwa. And Hunter Johnson back in for Burlington. Johnson's back in with 4 fouls at the 4:26 mark. Matt Gravy doing some good work. He'll sit down now for Ottumwa as Handling comes back in. 4:26 to go and a 2-point lead for Ottumwa. Burlington with the ball. Burnett between the circles. Brings it right. Drives in. Kicking in the corner for Kelly. Kelly in the lane. Tried to pass across. Johnson rescued it in the corner. Burnett got a look at a 3. Missed it. Weak side rebound to Glosser. Bulldogs got to stop. Now they can add to this 2-point lead. 54-52. 4:08 to go. Joe across the timeline. Left side for Handling. Up top to Glosser. Glosser. Still dribbling. Goes left. Gets it to Handling. Up top to the volleyball line to Hammer. Joe right side to Glosser. Lob underneath Swartz. A foul on the floor called on Burlington. Swartz is shooting a 1-and-1 here. That's on Amarian Davis, and that is his 4th. Team foul number 8. So Davis joins Johnson in the 4-foul club for Burlington. Swartz with a 1-and-1. Trey eyes the rim, puts it up, got the first. Trey motivated tonight. His first playoff game was a year ago at Davenport West, and he was not happy with how he played. He wanted to make amends tonight. He's certainly done that. He's got 29 points. He's got 30 points. 56-52 Bulldogs. Boy, a stop here would be so big. Keep a 2-possession lead. Into the corner, Kelly. Out to the wing, Alexander. Shot fake, dribbles in, feed it to the elbow, Johnson. One dribble in, out to Davis, right wing. Shot fake, dribbles up top. Right side to Burnett. Fakes a shot, hammer on him. Ball goes in the corner for Johnson. Johnson, a baseline drive, dribble it off his foot and out of bounds. Lost it of his own accord. 3:29 to go. And now Ottumwa, well, they'll have to deal with the pressure here as Jackson Carlson comes back in for Burlington. Ottumwa will have to handle the press here. But you get into the front court and you might try to take a little time off the clock. Hammer to inbound. They want the home run ball instead. Menninger runs it down. He's behind everybody. He lays it up and in. And they call the foul. Perfect baseball pass from Joe Hammer. Menninger caught it like a wide receiver, laid it in, got fouled. And he'll have a chance at a three-point play. Huge play here in the fourth quarter. That foul is the second on Michael Alexander. It's team foul number 9, too, so no more 1-and-1s for Ottumwa. Boy, Reggie Shipp, the head coach for Burlington, was not happy. I don't know. I didn't hear the whistle. I didn't realize the foul was called until I saw the official had his hand in the air. Menninger at the line, 49% on the season. And he missed that one, and the rebound to Alexander. Well, it's still a 6-point lead, 58-52. Alexander into the front court. Pulls up with the elbow. Throw it to the corner, Burnett. Shot fake. Got it back to Alexander. Launches a long three. Missed it. Rebound to Swartz. That was kind of a desperation shot. They still have 3 minutes and change to go. Now Ottumwa with a 6-point lead in the ball. Hammer. Hand off to Glosser. Still got to do the work. Hammer back on the left side. To the corner, Glosser. Up high on the left to Menninger. Back to the volleyball line, Hammer. Burlington's gone man-to-man. Dogs may want to play a little keep away here. 58-52. Hammer up high on the left. And Ottumwa takes a timeout. 2:46 to go. Bulldogs up 6. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Time for a game reset. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go in this first round sub-state playoff game. Ottumwa 58, Burlington 52. Burlington's committed 9 fouls. The next time Ottumwa gets fouled, they're shooting 2. Ottumwa's committed 7 fouls. Burlington's in the 1-and-1. The possession arrow favors Ottumwa. Both teams have 2 full timeouts remaining. Joe Hammer will throw an inbounds pass from the far side. Do the Bulldogs play keep away here, or do they get aggressive? Inbound to handling on the left wing. Gets it back to Glosser. Glosser says, come and get it, Joe. Joe comes and gets it. Guarded by Burnett. Dribbles to the wing, down to the corner. Back out, throw it right side to handling. They call 3 seconds on handling. That ref, well, that's the tickiest tack 3 seconds I've ever called. Called one on Swartz in the first quarter. I'm not buying that was 3 seconds. Burlington rolls it to midcourt. Now Alexander gets it to Burnett. Hand off to Davis. Davis driving in, laid up, blocked by Swartz with a call of foul. Boy, Trey thought he got it clean. That's only the first one on Swartz. It's team foul number 8. You do like that, though. You got a guy who can block shots inside. He hadn't picked up a foul all game. He can afford to be aggressive. 2:26 to go. Davis at the line. He's 3 for 4 on the night. First one here is good. 58-53. Gatlin Menninger back in to replace Adam Griner. One more free throw for the sophomore Amarian Davis. It's up, and it's good. He's got 9 points. Ottumwa's lead is 4, 58-54. Inbound to Glosser. They'll clear out for him. Shadowed by Davis across the timeline left side. Around to pick. Drives in, kick into the corner, Handling. Handling back up high to Hammer. Back in the corner for Handling. Lob it underneath for Swartz in the lane. Lay it up and in. Trey powers it through. He's got 32 points, 60-54. 2:05 to go. Burnett driving right side. Kick to the corner for Davis. Davis to the free throw line, Kelly. Out to the wing. Carlson, a three on the way. Missed it. Long rebound. And it was saved by Handling, but he saved it to Carlson. Turnaround jumper, missed it. Got his own rebound. Got fouled. With 1:51 to go, he'll shoot free throws. And that's the 4th foul on Joe Hammer. I know he doesn't want to let that go, but man. And there's 2 players you can't afford to lose for Ottumwa. The first one is Swartz, but your point guard, Joe Hammer, is right behind him. He's got 4 fouls. Carlson at the line, 74% on the season, and he makes the first. Adam Greiner in to replace Gatlin Menega. I think Coach Hart just told Joe Hammer, you have 4 fouls, be careful. 60-55, still 1:51. This clock will not go fast enough. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound to Glosser. Someone with a 5-point lead and the ball. And in the double bonus the rest of the way. Hammer dribbles right, gets it back to Glosser. Back up top to Hammer. Left side for Greiner. Greiner trying to get away from Alexander, hands it to Hammer. 1:30 to go. Will Burlington foul at some point? Handling. Down to the baseline for Swartz. Swartz tried to lob it underneath and Kelly stole it. Man, got to kick that ball back out. Now Burlington wants to go. Alexander, right side of the lane. Split defenders, laid it up and in. You got to stop ball there. Burlington a timeout there within 3, 60-57, 1:15 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these.
1:15 to go, and we said Ottumwa's intestinal fortitude would be tested. They came back from an 11-point halftime deficit, and they did it all in one chunk, starting the second half on a 14-0 run. They lead by 3, 60-57. Bulldogs have had a couple of nervy moments here down the stretch, and that's let Burlington get back within 3. OHS has Hammer, Glosser, Menega, Handling, and Swartz on the floor. It's Burnett, Alexander, Kelly, Davis, and Carlson for Burlington. Hammer to inbound. Bounces it into Menega. Gatlin, shouted by Alexander across the timeline. Hands it to Hammer. Back to Gatlin. Bulldogs trying to play keeper here. Got to be smart with the ball. Down to a minute to go. 3-point lead. Can't turn it over. You wanted the hands of good free throw shooters. Burlington. Well, they get it underneath the Swartz, and he lays it in. What a cut. They had him fooled. They had me fooled. 34 for Swartz. 62-57. 50 seconds to go. Alexander races into the front court. Throws it left side to Carlson. Back to Alexander. He wanted a 3. Wasn't open. Burnett to the corner. Davis. Shot fake. He traveled. He travels with 41.6 to go. Ottumwa gets it back, leading by 5. Adam Greiner will check back in for Ottumwa, replacing Menega. That's to get a better free throw shooter on the floor. Burlington may have to foul here. You would think they'd have to foul now. 41.6 to go, and Ottumwa's up 5. Inbound to Swartz. Kelly, just put his arm in there, fouled him pretty hard. I'm not going to say you throw up the intentional, just a reach in. Anakin Kelly gets his second. It's team foul number 10. 2 shots now for Trey Swartz. Now, Trey will be the first to tell you he wanted to be better on free throws this year than he was, 64%. He is 4 for 5 tonight. He has 34 points in a playoff game. He's got the school record for points in a game period with 42. I wonder what the playoff record is. First free throw, good. Clutch by Trey Swartz. I'm out of room in my scorebook for all the points he scored in the fourth quarter. He's got 15 points in this quarter. Gatlin Menninga back in for Griner. That's defense for offense. And now the official stops play here. They're telling Coach Hartz to get back. There's not a lot of room for Hartz on the sideline. Second free throw for Trey. Too strong. Rebound to Kelly. 6-point game. Burnett into the front court. Gets it to Alexander. Guarded by Menninga. Goes to the corner. Threw up a wild three. Missed it, but Menninga was fooled by the shot fake. He fouled him. Are they going to give him 3 free throws? Yes, they are. Oh, man. Boy, don't leave your feet. First one on Menninga. Team foul number 10 on Ottumwa. And Alexander, a 78% free throw shooter, is shooting 3. First one, good. 63-58. When Alexander nearly made that three-pointer, too. That would have been nuts. Second free throw, rolled it in. Griner back in for Menninga. 31.9 to go, and Ottumwa's lead may be down to 3 points if Alexander can make this third free throw. It's up. Too strong. Rebound to Glosser. Still a 4-point game. Got it to Hammer. They're going to chase him and foul him, and Joe's like, I'm the best free throw shooter on this team. Go ahead and foul me. Burnett gets his second, and Hammer will shoot 2. And now you're at the point. 27.8 seconds to go. You're up 4. You don't want to give up 3 free throws again, but if you can defend the three-point line and make your free throws, the math is on Ottumwa's side at this point. Hammer has 13 in the game. The free throw, good. 64-59. Menninga again back in for Griner. The sub not official till after the first free throw made, and now the Bulldogs have no one on the rebounding line. They don't want to commit a foul down there. Make or miss, just get back defensively. Second free throw. In and out, no good. 5-point game, 25 seconds to go. Burnett into the front court. Trying to get it to Alexander, and does near midcourt. Takes it left. Down into the corner. Fadeaway 3. Missed it. Rebound. Glosser tipped it to Handling. Drake is fouled with 14.4 seconds to go. And the dog pound's starting to feel it. Drake Handling at the line, the senior. He's only taken 10 free throws all year. He's hit 8 of them. And everybody else for Ottumwa in the backcourt. Drake hits the first. 65-59. Ottumwa hasn't won a playoff game in 12 years. They lead by 6. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Davis. Racing into the front court. Left side, Alexander forces up a 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Handling grabs it, got it to Hammer. 5 seconds. Joe is fouled with 3.5 seconds to go. Folks, listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd. Joe Hammer to the line. Folks, this is my 9th year of Ottumwa basketball. I'm about to see something and say something I've never said. First free throw good for Hammer. 66-59. One more free throw for the junior point guard. It's up. It's good. 67-59. Inbound to Alexander, and he's going to let time run out. He shakes hands with Joe Hammer, and for the first time in 12 years, your Ottumwa boys basketball team wins a sub-state playoff game. Bulldogs 67, Greyhounds 59. We're going to Iowa City on Friday to take on the City West Trojans. Ottumwa, you've waited 12 years for this, and it's finally happened. What a first year for head coach Neil Hartz and these Bulldogs. And I've waited 9 years to tell you that Ottumwa finally won a playoff game. How about them Bulldogs? Let's take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the post-game show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be better than somebody else on these little.
And welcome back to Evans Middle School. The final time we'll broadcast from here this season, but I'm so happy to tell you folks that the season's not over for your Ottumwa Bulldog boys basketball team. For the first time since 2008, they win a playoff game. They come from behind in the second half to beat Burlington 67-59. Ottumwa was down 30-19 at the half. And I said if they could hold Burlington to 20 points in the second half, they'd win. Well, they didn't quite hold them to 20. Burlington scored 29 in the second half, but Ottumwa scored 48 in the second half, 24 in the third, 24 in the fourth, and they just overwhelmed Burlington in the end. Ottumwa improving to 13-9. Burlington will end their season at 12-10. Trey Swartz, I'm going to talk to Coach Hartz after the game and see if this is the playoff record. Trey Swartz had 35 points for Ottumwa tonight, and most of those came in the second half. He had 8 at the half and then went off in the second half. Joe Hammer added 16 for Ottumwa. Matt Gravy had 6. Gatlin Menninga had 5. Drake Handling had 3, and Kai Glosser had 2. For Burlington, their leading scorer, Michael Alexander, ended up with 19 points. Anakin Kelly had 12. Amarian Davis had 9. 6 for Jackson Carlson, 5 for Trent Burnett, 4 for Jordan Lowe, and 4 for Hunter Johnson. Free throws, Ottumwa 15 of 24. Burlington very good, 12 of 16. But in the end, it is Ottumwa. Again, they were down 30-19 at the half. They started the second half on a 14-0 run to take the lead. It was nip and tuck the rest of the way, but it was the Bulldogs who made the plays down the stretch And apparently this win is so dramatic they've messed up the sound system here at Evans Middle School in the gym. But regardless, Ottumwa wins it by a final of 67-59. So we're not done yet. Now we get another tough test, but another chance for Ottumwa to prove itself against one of the very best in the state. We're going to Iowa City West on Friday night. The Trojans are 19-2, a perennial power. Their only 2 losses are to the 2 teams, Dubuque Senior and Cedar Falls, that played in the state title game in 4A a year ago. So Iowa City West is very good, but if you saw our pregame show, Neil Hart said there's no reason Ottumwa can't go to City West Friday night and give the Trojans everything that they've got. You remember, we went to Waukee early in the year when Waukee was ranked number 1, and we were ahead at the end of the first quarter. We were in the game at the half. Waukee eventually pulled away, but that Bulldog team wasn't playing nearly as well then as it is now. So I'm not going to predict a win for Ottumwa going to City West on Friday night, but I'll tell you this. City West probably doesn't want to. They would rather have played Burlington than play us right now, I'll tell you that much. So we're going to City West Friday night, 7 o'clock tip. We'll be on the air and on the live video stream at 6:45. Again, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video stream at sports.ottumwaradio.com. I want to give a big thank you to our sponsors who helped bring us Bulldog basketball this season. Meridian Credit Union, 1015 Transit, Petrita Orthodontics, Dixon's Floors and More, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Family First Chiropractic, Jana Brumbaugh with Homegate Real Estate, Community First Credit Union, Champion Bowl, Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, Gullet Fence, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. A big thank you to head coach Neil Hartz for sitting down for the pregame interview and helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to our producers tonight, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, Kyle Smith, our radio producer back in the studios of KBIZ, and our guest tweeter tonight, if you follow at OTT Radio Sports, Sarah Van Arkel, handling the tweets of this dramatic Ottumwa playoff win tonight. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. And maybe even a bigger thank you than usual tonight to you, the fans, because you've supported this team through thick and thin, and you've waited 12 years for them to win a playoff game, and I'm so proud to be able to bring you an Ottumwa playoff win tonight. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and watching the live video stream at sports.ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel, and for the first time in my Bulldog broadcasting career, I'm proud to say that we're not done in the playoffs, and I'll talk to you Friday night when Ottumwa plays at Iowa City West. Bulldogs win it 67-59. We'll talk to you Friday night. Until then, good night, everybody.